All right, guys. Is today it? Is tonight the last Wukong stream? It might be. It just might be. We just have to beat Broken Shell. But he took me forever the first time, like forever. I thought I would beat him faster this time, but I guess not. Okay, however, I do want to go through some of these journal entries. Like if we have enough time, because I try to make time after every stream to go through some of the journal entries because they do add context and background, but I just haven't been able to. Plus, it's a lot of reading, and I lose my voice if I try and read too much on stream. So, when I played Chrono Cross, that game doesn't have voice acting. It's an older game. It doesn't have voice acting. So I read everything, and I would lose my voice like every stream. Hey Rebecca, how are you doing? Hey James, I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, actually, we're gonna do this. Let's go back to the village. Let's see if we can get any more medicine. It does help. Evening, Bex, what will you do after you beat Sage in 15 minutes? Oh, that's a big assumption. But you know what? I actually do have a plan. I want to go through some of those journal entries. I'm doing good today. Good to hear. How was your day?
May Lord Lao, making pills is an art of patience. Haste avails nothing.
What did I get?
Not quite the hour yet, brave one.
Oh.
Come again another time.
Oh. You didn't give me anything. Okay, I got it. Oh, let's see if we have any ingredients.
Each pill is a means to an end.
How was your day? It was good.
Course.
Just worked all day. Work was good, though.
A monkey reaps what he sows.
The cicada, thank you so much for following on TikTok. Really appreciate that. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Jedi Otter. How are you?
My eyes doth see the Tao from the
It was good. I worked today.
my abode.
Nice. How was work?
Greeting, brave one.
Oh, I can make one of those.
A formula from Toshita. Impeccable. Not a medicine that can change your destiny.
Licorice. I need licorice. Can I just buy it? I have like no will. Oh, I could sell something though. I can sell a small piece of gold.
Many
Okay, maybe at the
on
shrine.
seeking shortcuts.
Journal entry sounds like procrastination. Go beat Sage. Ted, the plan is I'm going to beat Sage first, and then I'm gonna go read the journal entries. It just depends on how long it takes me to beat Sage. That's all. Fine, how are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Master Kuma, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. So can't wait for you to see the good ending. Me too. Dude, that bad ending, that was a really bad ending. That was really bad. Like, you guys were not lying when you said that was a bad ending. That's a horrible ending. I would have been so upset if I thought, like, because I wouldn't have even known there was a second ending, I guess, unless I looked it up. But I would have been so upset because, you know, I would have thought that was the ending. I would have been like, this game's terrible. Okay, we're gonna do the tiger subduing. pellets. I've only seen the good ending. Nice. That would probably would have been better, honestly. Because the bad ending was so short. Like, I'm not sure all of this was worth it to... Like, I could have just looked it up on YouTube, you know what I mean? Really? How did that not get him? Why am I doing so bad? Why can I just not hit him at all? Oh wait, was I using Spellbinder? Crap, I forgot. Okay, we gotta start over. I forgot I was using Spellbinder. I finally got to join. Nice. Thank you so much for joining. I'm curious about the bad. So you can always, if you haven't seen it, you can always look it up on YouTube. Actually, one of my streams, you could see it. You'll love the good ending. You'll get the bad taste of the bad ending for sure. GG, enjoyable endings. To use the great fate. Never mind, stream will be done in 11 minutes instead since she's not using Spellbinder. I totally forgot. See, I forgot what I was doing here. Okay, Spellbinder. Yotai just dropped and you're still playing this? If you're broke, just say that. I'm definitely not broke. I have a full-time job. A pretty good one at that. But this is what people voted for to play. This was his no-hit run. Oh my god. A photon walks into a hotel. The bellhop asks if he needs help with his bag. The photon replies, no thanks, I'm traveling light. Oh. Okay, listen. That was a good one. But here's my favorite dad joke, okay? Where does the general keep his armies? In his sleeveys. I love this fight. What? This is the worst fight ever. Did you beat all the secret bosses? Yes. Have you beaten Erlang? Yes. Okay, so what happened was I beat Great Sage once before, right? And then I went back and beat Erlang because I wanted to see both endings. So I went back and beat Erlang, and now we have to do Great Sage again. And that was I chose poorly on that one. So true ending, yeah. Are you gonna platinum? No, I don't think I can handle I don't think I can handle this. See, I didn't even remember I was doing Spellbinder. That's how I beat him the first time. The worst, really? I love this fight. It's my favorite of the whole game. Yeah, it's my worst. It is my worst fight. 100%. Actually, didn't have as much trouble with Erlang as I did with him. Really? You still got me? How? Really? Really? Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. The stick is big. That's how he got you. Oh my god. You have the most stamina. I do. You're actually dodging Sage's immobilized. Very impressed. Thank you. I didn't even know I was doing that though. Okay, so... Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and remember to take the pills. You're low-key helping learn his move. He almost did his second try, yeah. But, you know, I'm gonna say the first time doesn't count because I forgot about Spellbinder. You can do this, just keep at it. Thank you, Siang. Appreciate that. I mean, I did it once before, so theoretically I should be able to do it again, right? Really? Did you finally beat Erlang? Yeah. I beat him a few streams back. Yo, Karua, hello, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Guy currently rocking my shit. Same. I heard YouTube made a statement they'll ban this game from its live streams. What? Why? Charge 4 focus points, run to the edge of the map and hit him. What? But he always dodges the 4 focus hit attack. How many tries did it take you? I have no idea. I know it was like a couple of hours. Really? Oh my god. god. Are you still in your first run? Yeah. You still on this boss? Dedicated? Well, I mean, I beat him once before. I'm just on my second time beating him. How many runs? This is the first one. I mean, is it just me, or is this taking me longer than the first time? I haven't beaten him yet. I don't think I will. He's too hard. Just keep at it. He's really hard. He's 100% the hardest boss for me. Although the general consensus seems to be Erlang's the hardest, but for me, it's 100% Broken Shell. Don't get greedy. Just dodge like it's cool. Roll like no one's business. I'm working on it. Probably should save the pills for second phase and just unga-bunga the first phase. I think, like, well, I only take one pill the first phase, the tiger repelling pellets. I only take that one. But second phase, I'm gonna take more, because it does help me get through the first phase. God. Oh my God. Really? No. Okay, well, I still have some heals. Really? Really? I almost full health each sip. Yeah, because I have the drink that heals 60%. Let's go, Rebecca. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I did that. I wonder if that... Do you guys think that took me longer than the first time? You're actually so good. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know what? It's just a lot of practice. I played this game for a lot of hours. Transform? I'm using Spellbinder. Can't use anything. No, I'm so jealous. Danelle, you will get him. You just have to play enough. If I can beat him, anyone can beat him. GG's Becca. Thank you, Aegis. Nice. Thank you, Karuna. Let's go. Thank you, Masakuma. Time for the best ending. Okay. All right. We're going to focus on the ending. Okay. Okay, 32 minutes into the stream. Nope, this was definitely quicker. Okay. That means I got better. It means I got good. Great job, GG. Thank you, Lou. That strategy to combo before you hit him. Yeah, because that jump attack, that gets him, and it's kind of like staggers him. So I try to hit him with that last attack, that last jump attack.
You must have heard tales about him.
Congratulations, Rebecca. Thank you, James.
Some say
I don't know how I beat Erlang, but I can't beat him.
The scriptures, was granted Buddhahood.
I mean, Broken Shell was way harder for me than Erlang, but most people say Erlang's harder. I did third try my first playthrough because I had lots of sparks. Nice. It took me way longer than 3 tries. I'm sad that it's ending. I know, me too.
Him was already dead on the journey to the west. Some say that the journey never happened. He is nothing but a monkey who lives in some storyteller's tall tale. But now, you will hear a tale which no one has ever known.
Last stream looked like you were rusty. Tonight was back to form. You know, yeah, like, it's like, I think I talked about this either last stream or stream before. It's like, sometimes you try too much to do something, or you try too hard to do something, and then you can't do it. Then you take a break, and you come back, and it's easy. I've had that happen with so many games. Like, I've tried too hard at something, and it's like, you just, like, forget. You just, like, forget what to do when you're, like, trying too hard. Okay, good ending. What happened in the good ending?
Does it matter if you become a Buddha? That headband has always been on your head.
Keep those eyes wide open. Watch me rip it off and break free.
Jingubang, when you defied the Celestial Court, I had to seal you beneath the mountains with my immense power. Yet, after enduring punishment, you embraced the dark, uplifted good against evil, and subdued the outlaws throughout the journey. For your contribution, I now bestow upon you the title of Victorious
Oh.
He defied the Celestial Court, and the Jade Emperor imposed 3 ordeals. Only when the chicken finishes pecking the rice, the dog laps up the flowers, and the lamp burns through the key, the rain will fall.
Why is there a baby in a cage? Really cool animation. It's very Studio Ghibli. That was a very long cape. Doesn't seem very practical.
Bottoms up, brothers. One final toast before we crash the Celestial Palace.
Remember, guys, have you seen The Incredibles? If you have, remember that scene with that lady that makes the superhero suits? And she's like, no capes! Because she, like, made a cape suit for somebody once, and it got, like... So, I have to say, though, I still don't like totally follow what's been going on in the story, but okay, hold on. I'm gonna catch up on chat here. You broke the cycled rebirth and now won freedom for every race. Ah. Best game I've beaten in a while. Probably gonna replay this. Nice. I don't think I'm ever gonna replay this. Originally, there are gonna be 12 in total. What? Wait, 12 endings? Best ending plus confusion. Yeah, I have to say, like, in this entire game, I have to say, like, I don't completely follow the story. Journey to the West in reverse order, but ending with his fight to the Holy Court. Wukong's fight to win freedom from Buddha. Ah. Journey to the West pulled backwards. Got it. Okay. I wish we got to fight a giant snake. I mean, you fight plenty of dragons that are like snakes. Read the book to find out. Okay. I don't know. I don't read anymore. Maybe if it's in an audiobook, maybe. The animation is epic, ain't it? It is. It's really cool. Hello, is it over? Justin, yes it is. It is. pretty much 100% over because I have gotten now the good ending and the bad ending. You can watch videos breaking the ending down. Yeah. And I did subscribe to those 2 channels you told me about to do that, but I just haven't watched anything. Love Wukong key on Boozy's hand. Now you get to start all over with the stuff you ended the game with. We could do that. We're not going to though. Hey Micah, how are you? I wasn't a big fan of the animation part though, but 10 out of 10 for Wukong for me otherwise. Nice. I don't know if I'd give it a 10, but I did like it. I liked it, honestly, I liked it a lot better than I thought I would. R.I.P. Wukong friends. The keep is very necessary. I mean, it definitely adds drama. Did you just finish it? I did. The little short lady, no, darling? Huh? No, the distant one inherits the name of Wukong. Okay. That was a good ending, yeah. Get the Journey to the West books. The books explain it all. Wait, there's more than one book? GG, thank you, Ancient One. NG+1 is maybe the easiest because you beat, and the beast and boss's difficulty isn't much. It's real hard for 5. What did you think of the game? BZ, hi! What did I think of the game? You know, so, as I said, I think I liked it a lot better than I expected, because, like, this is not my type of game, because I like to play games like this, except easier, right? Like God of War. But I really, really liked it. TBH, I really liked it. I'm gonna give it like an 8. See, the thing is though, BZ, I don't really completely understand what was going on in the story, but it looks really nice. And there's some really cool boss fights. But there's also the frustration. I don't like I don't like the frustration that comes with these games. However, you guys voted for Elden Ring to be the next game, so I guess there's just going to be more of that. 12 chapters was the original goal. Ended up being cut to 6. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I already spent like 90 hours on this game. I don't know how... Okay, if you guys look up the average time it takes to beat... Like, it takes for people to beat this game, it's like 30, 35 hours. Like, how? How are people... But still, even if I did none of the extra stuff, I don't think I could beat this in 30 hours. A little further beyond. I know you're moving on. You're not getting into New Game Pluses. No. The DLC will have the last chapters. Do we know that for sure? If you were to start NG Plus, you'll notice an additional relic. Ah. The little short lady always says darling. Relic wouldn't have been available if you hadn't been Erlang. Okay. GG's in the chat. Glad you finished it. Thank you, BZ. Are you excited for Elden Ring? No. Try Gauntlet of Legend and Challenge next. I don't think I'm going to. There's 4 books in Journey to the West. Oh man, I didn't know that. I thought there was just the 1 book. Happy to hear that. Yeah, lore videos help. I enjoy the story because Goku was based off Sun Wukong and DBZ. Yeah, I learned that when I started playing this game. I didn't know that. 90 hours? Yeah. Yeah, let me check right now. Yeah, 90 hours. Imagine if Becca put Lies of P on the poll. I learned my lesson. I'm not putting any of these games on the poll anymore. But if this is what you guys want to see, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta do what the viewers want to see, right, BZ? Are you still fighting the Sage? No, I just beat him. Hi, hey David, how are you? Yeah, I beat it in like 25, 35. Wow. Or she put Sekiro. I almost did, but I don't think there's any way for me to play it. I don't know. I don't think it's on anything. DLC with the last chapters, I hope it's true. I heard it too. Really? I mean, I enjoyed the game. Or she put Armored Core. Goku's a Japanese name for Wukong. Oh. Now you gotta do the challenges so you can get the Fang Science stuff. Really? The Fang Science, but why am I getting why am I getting stuff after the game though? See, I'm also the kind of person where like if I finish the story, I'm not really interested in the game anymore. I don't even think I have 90 hours on this. How many hours do you have, BZ? You're going slow talking to chat, so it's not really 90, probably 75, 80. That's still a lot though. But that is true, Justin. I do stop a lot. So, okay, here's the thing. I do stop a lot to talk to chat and to read the journal entries. And if anyone gets me going on a rant against Twitch, I will also stop for that. But still, that's still a lot of hours. You know what I mean? Because I would say the majority of them were being played. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube Live that plays Elden Ring. Yeah, I guess it's still popular. I mean, okay, you guys, are you guys still voting? Are you guys still voting for Elden Ring? Guys, I want to play Suikoden 2. Okay, let me look. Elden Ring, 60%. Well, I guess that's gonna be my next game. Give the people what they want. Exactly. That's, you know, BZ, I've been saying this the last couple of streams. It's like, when you have a YouTube channel and you want, well, I put a caveat, like, if you want your YouTube channel to grow, because lots of people have a YouTube channel, but they don't, they don't necessarily care about the growth of the channel. I do. So if you have a YouTube channel and you care about the growth, you can't just always do what you want. You know, you are playing for an audience, for your viewers. That's why I do polls on what game do you want to see me play next. I'm playing Ghost of Yotai right now. It's really good. Oh, yeah, that's on my list too. You're done? Yeah. Well, I'm going to read some journal entries. This game in particular you play over and over. Well, I don't play games over and over. I don't like to do that. I couldn't be one of those channels where my channel is only dedicated to one game. I finished it yesterday. Nice. How did you like it, Next Gen? I told you I was on NG40. Oh my god, NG40? I'm overkill now though. I don't think I could do it. Becca, new items equals replayability. I don't know. I mean, for me, I feel like it's like if it's still the same game though, I don't know. I'm not really into like replayability. Like I like to always play like new games, like because it's in the end it's still the same game, right? Seeing your start to the end of the game has been amazing. Your skill has grown so much from boss to boss. Master Kim, I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining the journey. I have 130 hours on Wukong and I beat the game 4 times. Wow. I have 90 hours on just my one time. Elden Ring, go with Elden Ring. I'm gonna have to, because that's what people voted for. That's what the people want. I want to see you play Suikoden 2. Well, Su Yang, unfortunately, we're in the minority. Elden Ring is another really great but really long one. Oh, great. It has been one fun ride for sure. Super enjoyable for sure. I'm really glad you've enjoyed it, Master Kuma. Love you in the videos. I'm for whatever game. Sebastian, I really appreciate that. I have one, but only throw videos on it. Yeah, I don't even do videos, really. I just do streams. Elden Ring is difficult to me. I think it's difficult for everyone. Agreed, that's how I've been growing, listening to the viewers. Exactly, like, so when you have a YouTube channel, like, you can't just do whatever you want, you know what I mean? So, say, like, back when I first started on my YouTube channel, and I had nobody watching, I could do whatever I wanted, and I did. I just played whatever. Like, if you guys look back at my older streams, I was playing whatever, whenever. But now that, like, my channel's been growing, I can't just, like, do whatever I want anymore. You gotta play the games that people want to see. See, this is why, you know, it's like, people think having a YouTube channel is like no work at all. They think you can just do whatever you want on your YouTube channel, you get like millions of views and you make lots of money. That's not the way it works. I have over 100 plus hours on Wukong and left off in the middle of the 4th playthrough. Dang. I still get nightmares of Elden Ring bosses. Oh, great. Great sign for me. And Challenge Broken Shell go different. What do you mean? Yeah, Elden Ring is big. Prepare to be playing Elden Ring for the next year. Great. Oh, great. I guess it'll save me money on buying games, though. You should play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Oh, boy. So I almost put Sekiro, the first one, because that's the second one, right? I almost put Sekiro in the poll, but like I don't think I can play it anywhere. Elden Ring is one of the easier Souls games. It's harder than this game, though, right? It's harder than Wukong. Because I found Wukong hard enough. I imagine it's a bunch of work. It is, well, I mean, like I said, if you want to grow the channel, it is. Like, when I first started streaming, back in my day, when I first started streaming, I thought I could just, like, do whatever I wanted on my channel, and people would just, like, flock to me, and they would just, like, give me money. And I could, like, quit my job. Okay, why do I have 3 unknowns in here? Elden Ring is not easy. It's not easy. I don't think people are saying it's easy, but it's easier than, like, Dark Souls. There's some giants in Elden Rings. There's definite parts of Elden Ring that I find easier. Okay. I did a few playthroughs of Elden Ring, love it. Played it for months. Okay. Okay, let's do some journal entries. The Old Monkey. Countless souls pursue the immortal quest, seeking the Tao, but truth is not addressed. The fairy itself will never be assured. Ask not when fruits will ripen in the void, they fade evermore. Some say he is Bodhisattva Guan Yin, some say he is Patriarch Body. Some say he is Sun Wukong himself, others say he is just an unnamed old monkey in the mountains. With the same posture, he always starts with the same line. Sometimes the mountaintop is empty and silent. Sometimes the summit is bustling with monkey cries. Whenever a destined one sets out on their journey, he gives them with a handmade willow staff. Wait a minute, whenever a destined one sets out on their journey, so this happens multiple times? As he breaks off the willow branch to send them off, he feels a twinge of reluctance in his heart. The immortals of the Celestial Court say he is gambling. The Buddha on Mount Lingshan says that gambling inevitably leads to loss. He says he neither gambles nor loses. He is just waiting for the stories the destined ones will tell him upon their return, and he has never heard 2 identical stories. Elden Ring abused the jump button on bosses. It's there for a reason. Okay. The main thing about Elden Ring is to explore, explore, explore. Okay. Yeah, it's a bad ending, you get the bamboo staff. Oh, well, I got the bad ending. Okay, stop doing that. Maitreya. The board is earth, the piece is sky. Colors of yin and yang comply. In subtle moves, revolutions blend. Laughing praise the game that will never end. Maitreya has been in the Great Pagoda for an unknown length of time. When the sacred divinity arrived, the mural was still unfinished. I knew you would come, Maitreya said with a smile. The sacred divinity cupped his hands in salute. Your wisdom is unparalleled, venerable one. You must have foreseen this day back on Mount Hago. Therefore, I beseech you, please relieve me of my inner turmoil. Since your turmoil stem from Sun Wukong, he should be the one to answer them. He is dead, the sacred divinity said, his voice faltering as if unwilling to utter the word. I've already opened the path for you. No one will disturb you there. Take your time to ponder, Maitreya said, stepping aside. Instantly, wind and snow swirled in from the opposite wall, casting a chill throughout the pagoda. The sacred divinity stepped forward as instructed, stopping at the edge of the void. He turned back and said, by stepping into this painted Mount May today, the Celestial Court will not be able to find me. Venerable one, would Mount Lingshan know of your deeds? Maitreya laughed. Have we met before? The Erlang Shen I know is much uglier than you. Hearing this, the sacred divinity said no more and strode into the wind and snow. Also, builds are very important. Okay. Tried out Wuchang Fallen Dynasty yet? No. Wuchang Fallen Feathers? Isn't that the name of it? Black Myth Wukong is more action-packed and forgiving, while Elden Ring, you gotta be more creative and not as forgiving. Okay, so that sounds like it's harder. Okay, let's go to Yaoguai Kings. Oh, we haven't read the Dusk Veil, or... Why am I missing one? Oh, I'm missing 2. Why am I missing 2? Elden Ring is definitely harder than this. Great. A brief song stirs the valiant heart. Long crows pierce the night apart, leaping high then falling low, drifting like duckweed in the flow. He lay on the ground, still unsure of how he had been defeated. The previously unremarkable Taoist-robed insect Guai, whom he had previously dismissed as insignificant, now stood before him with a smirk on this face. Seeing the Guai hold a radiant golden hairpin, he suddenly understood. He wanted to ask a question, but found he couldn't speak. The pain was unbearable. It seemed that his throat was slit by the vile insect with the hairpin. He should be dying. He closed his eyes, not wanting his last sight to be that hideous face. Unexpectedly, someone turned him over and carefully applied decoction to his wound. He could breathe again, but this brought him no relief. The Guai clicked its tongue in amazement. The medicine Master gave is truly remarkable. It has mended the severed part completely. What a pity to use it on this one. He opened his eyes and tried to ask a question, but the Guai stopped him. Don't rush. External medicine can't heal internal injuries. Besides, I don't intend to cure you. With that, the Guai waved its hand, and two fake Taoists in green robes carried over a jade box covered with brocade. The Guai took out a golden cocoon and said, "We mountain Guais are unworthy of this item. It's best to test it on you." Panic-stricken, he coughed up blood, which splattered onto the golden cocoon. The cocoon broke upon contact with the blood, and a worm with a human head and a golden body emerged, quickly squirmed into the grass and disappeared. The Guai remained unperturbed and pulled out another golden cocoon from the jade box. Master was truly wise to have prepared 2 golden cocoons. He tried to struggle, but his body was tightly bound by cobweb. The Guai commanded, "Pour it down his throat." The fake Taoist brought several buckets of water and forced his head back, pouring some foul-smelling concoction into his mouth. He felt something go down his throat. After swallowing it, he felt as if he were floating on clouds, his mind becoming hazy. Apart from a lingering concern for his mother, he could hardly remember anything. He silently recited one last prayer, hoping that a glimmer of survival would be bestowed upon his mother. So I've seen a lot of people put Duskvale and Scorpion Lord in their top, hardest bosses. I don't think they were that hard, actually. I would say 100% Broken Shell was the hardest for me. I'm gonna actually say Yin Tiger was number 2. But Elden Ring is also the most accessible Souls-like. Yeah. That's why I chose Elden Ring instead of going straight into Dark Souls or Bloodborne. If I'm finding this game really hard, I don't want to get too crazy, you know what I mean? Maybe I got Wulong mixed up with Wuchang for a sec. Oh yeah, because I think it's Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Apparently Wuchang will have no more updates. Okay, I know one of my friends played Wuchang and he really liked it, but I haven't really kept up with the news. You read all the lore and you say you don't know what this game is about? Well, I didn't read all of it. But I will say, BZ, even when I read it, I still am not following completely. I need things explained to me like I'm 5. So I'll also say some of the background, some of these journal entries are just poems. And then also some of them I feel some of them also don't cover everything. Because there was this one journal entry where I forgot who it was about, but there was this one journal entry I read and somebody got punished, and it literally said he got punished when the furnace got kicked over, and that was literally the sentence. But then one of you guys in chat said Wukong is the one that kicked the furnace over, but the journal entry didn't say that. So I feel like even when I read the journal entries, I feel like it's still missing stuff. You might have missed some bosses in chapter 2 and chapter 6. Ah, okay. Chapter 2, huh? Wow. I missed some bosses in chapter 2? I played some of the Bloodborne game. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, that one's apparently very hard, so that's why I wanted to start with Elden Ring. Well, I didn't really want to start with it, but that's why I put Elden Ring in the poll. What's this based on exactly? This game, Black Myth Wukong, it's based on Wukong from Journey to the West. Well, Avenue X will teach you JTTW and BMW lore like you are in university. Okay, sounds good. Well, I mean, I'll probably end stream early tonight so I can go watch some of that. This game more caters to the Chinese crowd who grew up with Journey to the West. Okay. I mean, you guys did tell me if I don't really know much about Journey to the West, I won't really understand. Even though I am Chinese. But I did not grow up in China, you know? I grew up in the United States. I knew what Journey to the West was, and I knew who Wukong was, but that's it. Like, I never read Journey to the West or anything. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know if anyone in my family knows much about Journey to the West. I mean, that makes sense, though. It was made by a Chinese studio, so that makes sense. Have you played Cyberpunk 2077 yet? No, I haven't. You know, I wanted to play that game, but when it came out, it didn't get very good reviews, so I never ended up playing it. But I guess they've done a bunch of patches to it, and it's better now. Congrats on beating this game. Proud of you. Thank you, DZ. I really appreciate that. I feel like Black Myth plays like Elden Ring, but for casual players. Okay, see, that's more, you know, that's more my speed. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle Elden Ring, but I guess if you guys voted for it. Prepare to put aside hours watching her vids. Okay. Okay, well, I will probably take a little break after tonight. I'll probably take a little break before starting Elden Ring. Okay, 100-Eyed Taoist Master. Who is this guy again? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, the guy that I used the needle against. He wasn't that hard. I think I beat him first try. Tending the furnace, stoking the flame, making pills to immortality aspire. Countless eyes and countless schemes, one misstep and shatter all dreams. Will this work? Violet Spider lowered her head, not daring to look directly at 100-Eyed Taoist Master. The master handed a needle to the old woman and said softly, with what the monkey left behind in this vessel mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me and I will back you up. He paused as if a new thought had struck him and added, if I act first, you will never see that pig again. Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle, thanked him, and left. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red scalp and crane face came in, holding a fly whisk. He emerged from behind the screen, looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, with that pig in our hands. The destined one alone will not cause any trouble. The crane immortal remained non-committal inside. Your little schemes are all under his majesty's watchful eyes. He hasn't intervened out of respect for her majesty. The master chuckled dryly and replied, her majesty's words, they've taken too much profit. This time, our principal and interest must be taken aback. The crane immortal flicked his fly whisk as if shooing away flies and said leisurely, once it's done, you leave, but they still have to stay. No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the immortal. Elden Ring isn't that bad. Well, we'll see. God bless now. 100-Eye is not bad. Yeah. When do you think you're gonna start playing Elden Ring? Probably. I'm probably gonna take a break for like maybe a week. I'm gonna miss watching you play Black Myth Wukong. Oh, Su Yang. I really appreciate that. I am glad you enjoyed the streams. And thank you for being here for this journey. I guess you could always go back and watch the streams. But you know, I'm gonna be sad too, honestly. Like, it's what if I spend a lot of hours on a game? Like, I mean, I put 90 hours in this game. So if I spend a ton of time on a game, it always feels so weird when it ends. Black yin fish, white yang fish. Aw. It reminds me of my friend that passed away. He passed away like almost a year ago now, but his name was Yang, and his so his username on Discord and Twitch was Fished Out of Water. So the other day I was in my Twitch, I was like in my Twitch settings, and I was like looking at like my list of so if you didn't know, on Twitch you can give people like a VIP badge, and they have a little like diamond badge next to their name when they come into chat, and he was a VIP, and his name was Fish Out of Water. Anyway, I'm sorry about your friend. Thank you, James. I really appreciate that. He was a really good friend. I mean, like, it's just I don't understand how we lost him. Like he was such a good person. It's like the older I get, the more I realize like he was such a good person. He was like such a good friend. Like you don't meet many people like him. Sorry to hear about your friend. Thank you, Si Yang. I appreciate that. So unfortunately, he died really young. He was a high school friend, and he had this really rare form of cancer. But anyway, that's why this reminds me of him, because his name was Yang and his username was Fish Out of Water. So it says, you know, when it says white Yang fish, that reminded me of him. Okay, so in the South Sea, there's a fish over 6 meters long. Its dorsal fin resembles a blade and can change color at will, whether white or black. This fish can fly into the sky, creating massive winds and waves as tall as mountains. Each time this fish appears, the village suffers from a plague. You know, my friend Yang, I think he would have really liked these streams. I mean, he was Chinese also. I'm not sure if he knew Journey to the West, but he would likely have known Journey to the West. Like, he was way more likely to know more stuff about Journey to the West than I would have. Once a fisherman returning from his catch encountered an elderly man who could barely walk. Despite his frailty, the old man carried a heavy, tattered bundle filled with scrolls. Exhausted and without money to pay for a boat ride, he struggled along the riverbank. The kind-hearted fisherman, seeing the old man's plight, offered him a free ride across the river and even gave him 2 fresh fish for a meal. Grateful, the old man performed a divination on the spot and said, "In a few days, a young man wearing a bamboo hat and a white robe will pass by. Under no circumstances should you let him come to your village. On the day he arrives, do not conduct any business on the river or you will lose your life." After delivering these cryptic words, the old man vanished from the boat, leaving the fisherman both astonished and frightened. Yet he etched the old man's warning deep into his heart. A few days later, while fishing, he indeed saw a man on the riverbank who matched the old man's description exactly. The man, claiming to be weary from his travels, asked the fisherman if he could take him to the nearby fishing village to rest. The fisherman initially wanted to refuse, but then decided to take the man to a neighboring village downstream instead. After dropping the man off, the fisherman docked his boat and dared not return to the river. At that moment, the man pulled a black bowl from his sleeve and threw it into the river. As soon as the bowl hit the water, a massive pitch-black fish emerged and a fierce storm erupted with waves surging sky-high. The fisherman fled without looking back. Sometime later, he heard a severe plague had struck the neighboring village, killing many people. Initially feeling a sense of relief, he soon learned the refugees from the neighboring village had brought the plague to his own village, and they too were not spared. Wow. Okay, see, here's another thing about these journal entries, right? They're mostly just sad and have like horrible endings. Hello, Forsun, hello, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Alright, Bishwi Golden-Eye Beast, with auspicious purple skin, a majestic sight, mighty and fierce like a tiger in fight. Ice and fire clash, a battle so dire, in scorching hills and frigid lands a path of mire. The bold king sat on the mountaintop, utterly exhausted and unable to move. He watched as the Bishwi beast limped away from the battlefield. He thought about calling out to it, but decided against it. His longest-serving mount had been heartlessly driven away by him, without even a backward glance. His most trusted weapon had been taken by his own son and discarded who knows where. The bold king glanced at the bloodstains on his body. His old wounds had not yet healed, and now there were new ones. That brat's fire point skills had improved again. Initially, when the boy learned of his origins, he clamored for revenge every day. Fearing that his son would bring about his own demise, the Bull King had locked him up for a while and assigned the Bishwi beast to guard him. Unexpectedly, Red Boy managed to escape, and by the time the Bull King arrived, the beast had chased and fought him for quite a while, leaving the boy pinned under its claws, barely alive. It was the beast's fault for being so ruthless, forcing him to severely injure it to save his son. What was wrong with that? Fortunately, he had held back enough to let the reckless beast keep its life. But who would have thought the brat's injuries were faked? Now, the tables had turned, and the son had imprisoned the father. Retribution, it seems, does not come from the karma, but from the hearts of men. Oh. The one who wanted to save you, you drove away. The one who wanted to kill you, you saved. A familiar voice echoed from the depths. Yes, you can save me, and I can save you too, but who will save us? The Bull King's head began to ache again. Red Boy. So Red Boy and Yaksha King, I didn't think they were too difficult either. On his red skin, talent may shine, eyes glaring bright, a mischievous sign. Samadhi fire forged, yet heart unrefined, the gate to Mount Lingshan lies within the mind. For many years, Red Boy had been having the same nightmare. In his childhood, he shared this nightmare with his mother. Mother, there were so many people, they were all coming to kill me. My dear, once you fall asleep again, you'll forget all about it by tomorrow. Yet the boy was excited, but I am very powerful. I defeated monks as tall as mountains, strange birds, and fire-breathing statues. I am not afraid of them at all. Oh, how brave you are, my dear. He continued, I dreamt that I grew up into an adult with long horns on my head and long spikes on my hands. I could kill a bunch of bad people at once, but there were too many of them, I couldn't kill them all. Later, some strange people I had never seen before came. They hung quietly in the sky, not coming down, just silently watching me from above. His mother pulled him into her arms. If that day ever comes, your father and I will go to the sky with you and kill them all. Will we die? ... I dreamt that they killed me and I turned into a red lotus flower. And mother, you picked this lotus flower and I became your child again. ... He continued to chatter. Mother, if I die, would you be willing to give birth to me again? Don't you ever say this again. Okay. Vishnu Beast was so hard. I don't think I found him that hard. I think he took me a couple tries, but like if I had to pick my top like 5 bosses, he wouldn't be on there. I know it's going to be a hard game, but I want to play Black Myth Wukong. If you want to play it, you should play it. I mean, it might be hard. It might take you a while, but it's, you know, you might like it. Okay, Yaksha King. Fangs bared, eyes like twin lanterns bright. In battle's clash, he finds delight. Agile and brave, with skill so fine, yet lost in wandering, his fate's decline. The raging flames had reached the Golden Hall, and the sounds of battle outside were deafening, though they were muffled within. The king, gravely wounded, sat amidst the wreckage, holding a recently deceased young boy in his arms. A figure stood behind the curtains, sighing, such devastation. Don't you see? It's all because of you. The king remained silent. Whether the Yaksha royal lineage continues or ends depends entirely on your decision today. The king couldn't help but glance around the Golden Hall, still able to see traces of its former glory. They say Yakshas are the most resolute, yet you, as their king, are hesitant and indecisive. The king gently stroked his son's face, the body still warm. He wished so dearly that the boy could see his vast and beautiful homeland he had never been to. If you have even a shred of lingered desire, why not try my method? The unattainable wish in your heart, I will take care of it for you. As a king, was he not even allowed to die on the battlefield? The king closed his eyes. Finally, he opened them and said slowly, since there is no salvation, I will leave me and my son at your disposal. Splendid, it's not too late to understand it now. The figure clapped and a white-clad Taoist emerged from behind. The Taoist approached the Yaksha king, bowed, then sat cross-legged on the ground. He extended his hands above the boy's head and began to chant softly. Before long, a small blood-red lotus flower emerged slowly from the boy's forehead, crystal clear and vibrant. The Taoist carefully plucked the lotus and placed it into a bowl he carried. The Yaksha king fixed his unblinking gaze intently at the lotus. The figure said, this red lotus is the essence of your son's soul. To ensure it does not dissipate before successful reincarnation, we will need your life and the water from the river of childbearing. The Yaksha king raised his arm, taking one last look at the blood lotus. I will do it myself. So, Yaksha king was only, I think he was only hard because, I wanted that scene. I wanted that cutscene during battle, which was totally awesome and definitely worth it. I'm not even being sarcastic. What was your favorite chapter and favorite ending animation? Ooh. Now I have to even remember. I have to even remember the chapters. Chapter 5 was right. Chapter 5 was the Bull King one. Chapter 4. Okay, yeah, that was the spider one, right? Chapter 3, Pagoda. Yeah, yeah. Chapter 2, Yellow Wind Ridge. Well, it definitely wasn't chapter 6 because there's not a whole ton of stuff in chapter 6 you can do, although I like the concept of being able to fly around the map on the cloud. That was different and I enjoyed it. It just seems like it was kind of empty. See, this is hard for me because, like, that's where you're kind of, like, getting into the game, right? And there's nothing like playing something for the first time, and then by the time you get to the later chapters, you're just, like, cynical and jaded. Let's see. Chapter 3 had that giant turtle, right? Yeah, Turtle Island. I think basically which chapter caused you the least suffering. Well, you know, that's also hard to say because it's like chapter 1 and 2 were like, I think some of the hardest for me just because I, you know, hadn't gotten good yet. Actually, I think it might be like 2 or 4. I feel like chapter 1 is like, you really don't know what you're doing yet, right? And then chapter 2 is like, okay, you're starting to get more used to the game. And yeah, I think probably chapter 2 or 4. And so I'm a big like story person also. And I feel like you got a lot of interesting story stuff in 4. If I had to go with 1, I'm gonna say 4. Favorite ending animation. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to watch them again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think you can still watch them, right? Okay, Lang Baba. In fairy mountains, fate decides my stay. By nature's flow, I turn to stone each day. Seeking truth with purpose, unaware of the length, with steadfast heart, I carve my path, my strength. Long ago, there was a Taoist who dedicated his life to capturing Yaoguais. During one encounter with a frogwai, he traveled far and wide seeking their traces. Along the way, he gained many opportunities and became a highly skilled Taoist. He also came to understand that all beings had their own ways of survival and were no longer obsessed over capturing Yaoguais. Instead, he grew curious about their lives. One day, as he passed Mount Hago, he was captivated by the beautiful scenery and decided to release the tadpole that had accompanied him on his journey back into the mountain stream. Unexpectedly, as soon as he let the little frogwai go, several bolts of lightning struck down, revealing a group of armored celestial soldiers. The Taoist thought he had caused some trouble and was about to apologize when the celestial soldiers attacked him without a word. He quickly drew his sword to defend himself, but was gradually overwhelmed by their numbers. Just as he was about to be seriously injured, a large stone frog leapt from the riverbank. Unafraid of the flashing blades, and even the lightning summoned by the soldiers, the stone frog helped the Taoist fend off his opponents. The Taoist approached the riverbank and realized the little frog Guai he had released had brought the stone frog to rescue him. He was deeply grateful. From that day on, the Taoist no longer aspired to become immortal. Instead, he frequently visited the frog Guais, asking them for tadpoles to release into various beautiful mountains and rivers. People began to call him the Frog Immortal. Please play the game already. I mean, I don't really have anything to play, though, because I beat the game. But what I'm thinking, though, is, like, I'm missing some entries here, especially in the, I think, the kings and characters. I'm gonna have to look those up. Yeah, go back to the title page to watch them. Okay. Oh, the rhino. You know what? I actually really like this boss fight. With thunderous horns and armor of gold so bright, one can charge forth the ground quaking with might. A form of strength no evil dares draw near, an unyielding heart forever held dear. It was well known that Sun Wukong, after being tempered in Lord Lao's furnace, acquired a heart of gold, lungs of silver, a head of copper, and an iron body. Yet what many might not realize is that even his seemingly invulnerable body could still feel pain when injured. He was pinned beneath a mountain for 500 years with no visits from his underlings, sustained only by the mountain deities and keepers who provided him with iron pellets and molten copper. He suffered injuries from the Samadhi wind at Yellow Wind Ridge, and was trapped in the transforming gourd of the Gold and Silver Horn brothers at Flat Top Mountain, scorched unconscious by the Samadhi fire at Withered Pine Stream, beheaded in the kingdom of Chechi, stung on the head by the Scorpion Guai in Pippa Cave, imprisoned within the Golden Symbol in the New West, was captured in the Golden Light Trap at Temple of Yellow Flowers, had his heart gouged out in the kingdom of Bhikkhu, and endured the tightening headband curse numerous times, each instant squeezing his head until it almost resembled a gourd. Dang, can you imagine going through all of that? Through bodily harm and mental torment, only he could guide the rest of the journeyers to the foot of Mount Lingshan. If the golden armored rhino was truly transformed from the great sage's golden armor, as they say, it indeed mirrored the great sage's indomitable spirit, never yielding to defeat. Even if its horn was shattered, it never lost the resolve to charge into battle, standing resolute and ready to fight anew, while his horn grew back. You know, I enjoy you reading these journal entries because I don't read them, so it's new to me. Oh yeah? Nice! Is that a rhino? It is a rhino. We fought him. He was actually a very cool boss fight. So I knew I was breaking his horn, but I didn't know how. I mean, I know how I was doing it now, but like at the beginning, I didn't know how. Cloud treading deer. Okay, I remember him. He was like the bird deer thing. So he was pretty hard too. The wind uplifts the noble high, while low clouds mark the flesh to die. Halt steps in azure skies, or roam where earth's filth flies. When Sun Wukong was learning the arts at Mount Lingtai, Patriarch Body not only taught him the 72 transformations, but also imparted the somersault cloud technique. From then on, Wukong's body became invulnerable and his movements agile. However, when he showed off his skills in front of others, the Patriarch foresaw his lack of patience would lead to trouble. Immortals often say Sun Wukong was at his most mischievous and ruthless when he was the Monkey King. Yet during that time, aside from his battles with the Celestial Court, he rarely harmed other beings. It was only after he became a disciple, following his master and gaining direction, that he developed many thunderous methods. Stealing, robbing, killing, kidnapping, killing, arson, and destroying mountains and caves all became second nature to him. Oh, okay. This cloud-treading deer is said to be transformed from Sun Wukong's Lotus Silk Cloud Treaders. It reflects his free-spirited and agile nature, but also harbors his inherent ferocity. Once he falls behind, his true nature is revealed, and he can no longer maintain his carefree facade. It's called the cloud-treading deer. He came from the cloud treaders. When I played the cloud-treading deer, I didn't know the wind tamer cancels out his tornadoes, so it took me forever to fight him. Ah. Yeah, wind tamer does a lot. Wind tamer was so useful. Good night, Rebecca. I'll talk to you next week. Alright, James. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. Fangtail General. Oh, that's the giant grasshopper or cricket or whatever that was. Fiery tails upon its forehead, praying by the mountainside. The skilled one shuns the wars it dreads, the unskilled roars with reckless pride. The sage stone monkey, with his inherent wisdom, learned the ways of human manners and speech during his travels across various realms and later achieved the mastery of the Tao at Mount Lingtai. Setting aside his natural endowments, let us now examine his later pursuits in enlightenment. When he left in a huff at Yingchu Stream, the old Long King reasoned with him, and he returned to admit his mistakes. He abandoned arbitrary actions and always heeded sound advice. He forged brotherly bonds with Yaguais, engaged in jests with immortals, and exchanged banter with bodhisattvas. His amiable nature endeared him to all who were ever willing to offer their assistance. He had a sense of decorum and propriety. He had the ability to summon wind and rain and could seek out monks. He could transform into guais for scouting or borrow vessels when needed. In times of trouble, he sought the aid of higher beings, seldom relying on brute force. This fang-tailed general with multiple eyes on his head had a keen understanding of both himself and his enemies. He was adept at leaping and dodging, avoiding powerful foes whenever possible, and displayed a touch of the monkey's cleverness. It's no wonder the crown on the monkey's head grasped his nimble thoughts so well. Okay, Emerald-Armed Mantis. Oh, this guy? I had trouble with him too. But I don't think he was, like, insanely difficult for me. With ruby eyes and jade adorned, wielding its blades fierce and scorned, when justice falters to show, an iron fist will strike the blow. Tang Monk often advocated for kindness, while Sun Wukong was known for his punishment of evil. I mean, you could say punishment of evil is a kindness, you know what I mean? At Kui Mu Wolf's abode, upon learning of the princess's suffering and her reluctance to leave due to her feelings for the Yaguai and children bore for him, Sun Wukong ordered Baji to throw the Yaguai's children from the height, reducing them to 2 lumps of flesh. At Old Yang's house, after learning of the unfilial deeds of the old couple's son and seeing how they indulged him for the sake of incense offerings, he proceeded to behead the son despite Old Yang's pleas. Sun Wukong's nature was to show no mercy to villains and evildoers. He delighted in eradicating evils in Yaguais. I mean, I'm kind of on his side on this one. The numerous blood debts on the journey to the west, though each had its reasons, were mostly attributed to the monkey. The world knew of the other 3 pieces of armor, but they were unaware that the mantis was actually transformed from the Great Sage's gauntlet. Seems the gauntlet inherited the Great Sage's ruthlessness, for it played tricks on Zhu Baji with the same cunning. Alright, so Wukong's like the Punisher. Okay, so I want to see, I'm gonna look up missing, because like, how could I be missing something here? Because I explored so much. Okay, let's go to characters first. Okay, so the first one I'm missing is after Supreme Inspector. What? This list doesn't even... Okay, what? This list doesn't even have... Oh, there he is, okay. Mandrill Chief. Okay. So, I don't have Mandrill Chief. Chen Long? Oh, I have him. Great Sage's Broken Shell. Oh, you can only get him after starting New Game Plus. Hi there, Rebecca and everybody. How's it going this Friday night? Hey, Mom, it's going good. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. And then Yuan Shucheng automatically unlocked if you unlock every other entry on this list. Wow, you have to unlock every single journal entry? Well, I'm not going to do that. You should watch the opening of this game with accurate English subtitles on YouTube. It really gives you a different feel of the opening battle of the game. Okay. Okay, so it seems like there's some prerequisites. Alright, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Doing great, thanks for asking. Sounds good, Bahamut. How was your day? No how. Okay. Wow. I feel so weird that, like, I don't... I mean, because I don't think I'm gonna, like, 100% this game. But I feel so weird this is the end. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird. Change to that. Even though I'm not gonna play anymore. Just playing some Ghost of Yotai. Nice, how was that? Hi, hey Nick Gamer, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. It's okay if you don't get all the entries. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, like, since I already beat Broken Shell and I've already gotten both the endings, I was like, maybe I'll go and get, you know, all of the journal entries, but it seems like to get all of them, it's like a lot of extra stuff that I don't really know if I want to do. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna go back to the title screen. It was busy. Nice. I mean, sometimes that's good though. Get through the day easier. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Is it music videos? Are these the endings to each chapter? Kind of funny they call them music videos. Video game? Black Myth Wukong. With the exception of chapter 2, they kind of are MVs. Yeah, I guess so. They're like set to music. There's not much dialogue. I'm fine. How about you? I'm good, thank you. The only one I really remember of these is that one with the fox. Every time I try to play this game, it just makes me want to play God of War for some reason. I mean, it is similar.
Master, it still puzzles me. A monk's lust for gold should be quelled. Why does Elder Jinche still cling to that one Kasaya?
Bereft of that Kasaya, how shall they show the world their ties are cut and their lust is quelled?
This was one of the very first obstacles Wukong and Monk Tang had to deal with. Ironically, it's the first chapter too. Huh. I think it's this one is the one I remember. Like a stop motion or whatever it's called. Like a stop motion animation. Yeah, that would be freaky. Cool how this animation ties in with chapter 3 as a side quest. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. They're talking to that fox spirit.
Buddhas, Yaoguais. Each of them bears a distinct root from birth, superior and inferior. None should disturb what's decided. Am I right, Sun Wukong?
Okay, I remember watching this one, and I was like, what? You just beat it? Yeah, well, for the second time. I want to get both endings. Okay, this one I don't remember. Oh, I remember. He's got treasure inside of him. Yeah, okay, I remember. I think this is also when I was starting to realize, like, why is every storyline and every journal entry ending in tragedy? I would love to see a live orchestra for the music in this game. Oh, that would be so cool. That reminds me of, I think it was the Boston Symphony. They did the Zelda theme. Like the Boston Symphony Orchestra. What is this? It's Black Myth Wukong. I'm just rewatching some of the animations.
Tarried in the mortal world for a good while, didn't you? Speak clearly.
Once again, I proved it to you, Jin Shanzu.
You chose a means to an end, not to a proof. You sow chaos in hearts just for the sake of winning. How absurd and pathetic.
If not for winning, why debate over means and ends?
Okay, so you won't be playing Wukong anymore. Wukong is sad to see you leave. I'm actually pretty sad to leave Wukong also. Where are you from? United States. Hello, Dongcrack? These animations are confusing if you don't know Journey to the West. Yeah, I remember I still don't really understand them, but I remember being like, when I was watching them, I remember being like, I still don't understand what's going on. Okay, so, I think it was the Boston Symphony Orchestra that did the Legend of Zelda theme. Yeah, okay, so I can't find like a video of them doing it, but here's the audio. Okay, that was 4.
You've atoned through deeds, Black Bear. Take this pair of eyes. You've served the righteous cause, Theorat. These ears are yours. Your power has gathered anew, Yellowbrow. Keep this nose. You've endured hardships, and I go with the tongue. And the bull, it is the hardest to turn against a sworn brother. You can have his body.
Oh. Okay, I only understood that now I beat the game. So that's Erlang, right?
Wretched bull, your luck plagues your every step. Never have you made a good choice.
You skipped chapter 4? Oh. I thought the one we just watched was chapter 4. Okay. Yep, that was Erlang. Okay. Okay, see, and only now did I understand that. That he was like telling the other people what to do. And then that thing at the end was what was in Vulcan's stomach.
This one must be the chief of them. Brother, watch my back while I go play with him.
Also remember, Erlang secretly took a relic himself. Right. And that's why you can only get the true ending if you beat Erlang. Because you have to have all the relics. Okay, I got it. Well, I got that
Your
part.
reluctance is
I don't
pain,
get a lot of other stuff still.
just like my own. They forced me to drink from the river of childbearing, to bear that boy in my womb. If not for that monkey, we could have lived our separate lives in peace. As if none of this had happened. You're the truth. You knew who I was from the start. Why did you choose to be their lapdog? I never wanted to sever our ties. If kinship means anything to you, give me that relic. And let me avenge my people. My king! Let the monkey have my fan! And there will be no trouble!
Your brother, I've disciplined. Your boy, I've given away. Your wife's fan. Today, I'll take it with me too. Find a master and serve the right. It's the only path left for the likes of us. Don't you understand, brother?
Wukong! I took out the bull's concubine with a whack of my rake too! Turned out, oh, she was a fox squire!
Wukong looked like the villain here before because that's how he appeared in the Bull King's perspective. Ah, you know, this is something I always say. Everyone is the hero in their own story, and they're the villains in somebody else's story. Like in all the superhero and comic book stuff, all the villains and all you know, the superhero villains and like Marvel and DC stories, like to them, they're the good guy. Like you always think you're the good guy, but you're the bad guy to somebody else.
The way I saw it, with enough merit and a position before the Buddha, they would leave me be, and all of you as well. Now I see, for someone like me, staying alive is enough to be a transgression. Brother, take care of your wife and children. And remember, steer clear of my remains.
Okay, now that I'm going back and watching these again, I mean, I understand like a little more. Wouldn't say like a lot more, but a little more.
间的交通。
Okay, I remember this one.
思念是眉间的药。
愿念念望相思，寻常最长久。
汹涌如江流，
忐忑似轻舟。有你相伴，这一路多么多么自由。云卷风起，
一周
从立春到立秋。
在那一刻，我爱上你的所有。忘了是心田的沟，
记得是老头的酒。
指引是相拥无言。
愿天黑花到你，总会说不够。
绽放或者不是，有缘无分，下一世回眸。
真情
难留
假意，
未够
相守，
今生有求。
下一世相遇，情节再会。
The actual story is Baji tried to subdue the moon goddess and got banished for it. The love story between him and the Violet Spider was inspired from a parody movie, but still pretty good. A parody movie? Really interesting. Good evening, Rebecca. Hey, JM, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Is this just the ending? The good ending?
What does it matter if you become a Buddha?
Yeah, we don't need to watch that again. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you know what's interesting though is that in the chapter 3 ending was like a stop motion. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I think that's the end. That's the end of Black Myth Wukong. I think we're gonna just end early, raid out, and then I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna take a little break before I start Elden Ring. But well, okay, we're gonna do one last check. We're gonna do one last check on the poll, though. Did a bunch of people come in and vote for Suikoden 2? No, it's gonna be Elden Ring. Okay. Elden Ring's the next game, guys. Well, as predicted, short stream. It is. It is a short stream. Okay. So if you guys want to stay for the raid, please do so. Ending a little bit early tonight. So, I mean, again, it's like when I finish like the storyline of a game, I generally lose interest in the game. Like, I don't do a lot of like extra stuff. Okay, we're gonna be Rebecca raid for the hashtag or raid message. Okay, so let me see who I have on. I should have more people on because I'm ending a little earlier than I usually do. I'm gonna be here for Elden Ring, but I don't know if I'll stay the full time because of my PTSD of playing the game. Okay. Well, that's not a good sign for me. I mean, that doesn't sound like it'll be fun for me. Also, as predicted, suffering next week. Okay, great. Oh my god. Why did I put you know what? It seemed like a good idea at the time to put Elden Ring on the poll. Love your stream, Rebecca. Thank you for playing Black Myth Wukong. We love you. Su Yang, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here for that journey. I don't think that Sainted is ending anytime soon. He's playing Little Nightmares. Alright, we're gonna go see my friend Sainted. Very good friend of mine. He's really, really nice. He's a very good friend of mine. Like an IRL friend as well. Alright, so he's playing Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. Probably because it's spooky season now. Love you, good night. Sebastian, thank you so much. Have a good night. Honestly, Elden Ring is not that bad if you're patient and good with directions. Well, I mean, Su Yang, you know I am not good with either of those things. Thank you so much for being here during Black Myth Wukong. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna go see my friend Sainted Whisper. He's a good friend of mine. Please go say hi to him, like and subscribe and all that stuff. We're just gonna raid his, I think, horizontal stream. Sainted, where are you? YouTube really needs to get their interface updated. Okay, there he is. Okay, guys, go see Sainted for me, please. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I will announce when I'm starting Elden Ring, but it probably won't be for like another week, so I can get it set up and everything and just take a little break from streaming. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed Black Myth Wukong. I hope you guys enjoyed the entire journey of Black Myth Wukong. Thank you again so much for being here tonight and for the entire journey. I will see you guys in the next one. I will announce when I'm going to be starting Elden Ring. So until then, guys, have a good week, and I'll see you when we start Elden Ring. Alright, Sainted, go say hi to him for me, please. Thank you very much. Alright, guys, have a good night. Bye!